such an honor to be here. And David, awesome. I love you. And actually, I was talking with Monique about what I might speak to you about. And there's so many different things that I could say. And I've been sitting with it as we've been spending the morning together. And what's really coming up is this little guy right here. This is a Buddha, if you can't see him. And this is what I serve. I serve this in each of you. And I serve this in Adyashanti. That's why I went to work for him 15 years ago. And it wasn't about him specifically. It was about the truth, presence, flow, what he was flowering into the world. He was this budding flower of truth. And I was like, this is what I want to serve. I want to serve the flowering of truth. And so I'm sitting here in this room, and I'm thinking, the world has changed in 15 years. Back then, it was hard to find someone that I felt fully like, this is totally worth me giving myself to. And it's like, we are all over the place now. And this is what I'm serving, and this is what I bow to, this in you that is coming from the depth of consciousness, that is finding its way through that cement, right? It's like the cement of the business world. And how do you make your way into that and come into this beauty that is wanting to be expressed? I don't know how. David knows how. That's awesome. But I know that I love that life. I love that flower in you. I know there's so much beauty. And so much, and the reason you do it probably is for the same reason that I'm here right now talking, because you see it in other people. You see that potential, right? And it hurts that it's not coming into flowering. It hurts. And so I didn't know I was going to sit here and cry. That's what I'm moved to share with you. Monique asked me, what's it like working with Adi? Actually, I'm wondering who here knows Adyashanti. Okay, so he was trained in the Zen Buddhist tradition, had this awakening, and has been doing his work for about 20 years now, and was on Super Soul Sunday with Oprah, so he's got a little bit of fame. And what do I want to say about him? That people would ask me, what's it like working with him? He's like this mysterious guru guy, especially people that are kind of, and the first year in particular, I remember people would ask me, and I'd be like, is it like, it was hard to say. It wasn't like, oh, every time he walks in the room, my consciousness is empty or something. And the thing that came up was that I realized that I had to sort of think about it, that I never felt blamed. So it was the absence of something, not like something, but it was the absence of something. It was like, oh, there's a space here where there's an understanding of life is moving, life is doing this. And so we're not going to point to one person and say, you did it wrong. It's just I can't explain why, but there is no blame. So I just offer that little tidbit of what it's like working with him. What else do I want to say? Well, my time is kind of up. I could talk forever about how much I love you and how much I love the work that you all are doing. And that's what I